as you've seen from the streamer's post, on YouTube, he, showed us that he confronted Logan Paul. Logan Paul, called him, a two-faced, B.
Logan, can we get a quick interview? Okay. Logan, can we switch seats real quick? How am I two-faced? How am I two-faced, Logan?
Things really got heated up, in that moment, so that was the context, of the story. So it makes you wonder, like, what is really going on, between, these two guys. There was a time they were chill, Logan Paul, telling him, to continue pushing, with the content in Impulsive, actually,
I have your answer, I think, for how to get to the next level, because I thought about it last night when I was watching your content. This is my piece of advice. It's not an hour conversation, but I think you should consider increasing your output. How often do you post?
Right now, like once every 2 weeks. It's kind of getting hard. Pump it up.
I would say 2 a week, dude.
And now things are just going sideways, and it makes you wonder, like, why is it that two grown-ass men and Logan Paul, being the older one, I always say this, that America is very different and very weird. It's very free, like, speech, man, there, it's I'm telling you, it's whole lot of free farm. Like, how do you just end up calling, a guy just, a two-faced B, and maybe it was just a joke, or maybe, why don't you say,
hey brother, what's up, man? That was funny. I'm sorry, brother. I didn't, mean it, to go that way, but
You get me? So why, like, again, I don't want to put it all on, Logan Paul, for his word, when we talk about, being two-faced, he's done some pretty mad things, with some,
The mini scams of Logan Paul. During the height of cryptomania, Logan promoted Dink Doink, a meme crypto coin that he acted like wasn't his project.
Dink Doink is so much more than a meme coin. It's a multimedia coin. Cartoon meets crypto. It's the blockchain, baby. In cartoon, fun, comedy format.
It quickly lost all value. Then after seeing his mentor Gary Vee make tens of millions of dollars on kids' doodles, he created CryptoZoo, a crypto game that didn't work. Even worse, Logan left investors in the dark, some of them having spent hundreds of thousands of dollars.
$500,000. Onto, Jidion, like, why is, like, bro, I feel like, I know you all have, your own differences, maybe one they had the other two. Why don't we, have a table, and, come in together and settle these differences? Or is it because this is now the content that, that is driving, everything up, in the internet, or, in the world? This is the content that you have to live in. Or maybe they sat in and said, you know what, brother? I'm gonna walk in, and you're gonna come in, and you're gonna cause, some star, against, me, and it's gonna be able to sell. You never know, fam. You never know. We've seen, from celebrities, who are married 7 years, then breaking up. You're like, brother, I thought you all loved each other, brother. You never know what's going on behind the scenes, fam. So it's just, crazy, to see that, we are now in this generation where, we are going to, when it comes to problems, we are settling it, in the faces of other people, brother. These people are role models, and so if you do this, means like another, young one, or, someone who's, looking up to you is gonna follow the trend and do the same thing, they have problem, like, he's like, nah, I'm not gonna settle my differences, in private. No, I'm gonna put it on the internet for the whole world to see that, you all are dickheads, or to make, maybe to show a side that, the bad side but not the good side. You get me? I don't know if you are following my narrative here, fam. So both brothers, I feel like, these are two brothers, who can do great things if they come in, you say, and say, you know what, brother, I'm sorry, on my end I did this, I'm sorry, and on my end I did this, I'm sorry, brother. And onto the fight, I'm putting my bet on Logan. He's gonna end that move, man. The number of trolls that we've gotten, from Twitter, the sweet trolls, of his wife, being with other, celebrities, bruv, it is, brother, my brother is eating. If I'm saying, when I get in that ring, you're gonna see, we're gonna know who's the troll. You get me? The thing that I wanted to highlight in this whole video is that when it comes to our indifferences, brothers and sisters, let's not just settle it, in the faces of the public to see. You get me? It's not everything that, the world has to see, but, let's, have that private, table, at least from my side, from my own perspective, and so I really want to know what is your perspective, on the Logan Paul Jidion relationship, and are we gonna see a fight, between them? Obviously, Logan is gonna finish that, guy, but yeah, and thank you for watching. I'll see you again in a bit. Peace.